So the class today is about pronunciation because I've noticed that a lot of students were asking about the pronunciation of certain words or certain sentences in English. And I decided to come up with some pronunciation classes. So we will continue the classes with expressions, with vocabulary, but um, among these classes, I've decided to come up with pronunciation classes as well. And the topic that we are going to have today is the pronunciation of the final ed, this suffix that we have in regular past tense verbs. So in the past, we have some verbs. The verbs that are regular, they have the suffix ed at the end of the word. And in English, we have different sounds for every or for each word in English. And we are going to see the difference here and how to pronounce it or how to identify it. Let's start, guys. And if I speak fast in any moment, you can please tell me to slow down. In English, we don't have only regular verbs in the past tense that are described with this ed sound. We also have regular past participles because in English, when we have the word in the past participle and this verb is regular, the verb goes to the past in this ed form. So we have here regular verbs in the past tense, normal regular verbs that are used also in the past participle, and adjectives. Some adjectives in English are also pronounced, right? We pronounce these adjectives with this ed suffix. But each of these words are pronounced differently. So if I pronounce these words, and I will pronounce in a slow pace, we have wanted, needed, and infected. It's a sound in the middle of it. I don't say E because when I say E, I use this to, up, E. And when I say A, it goes down a little. But wanted, it becomes here in the middle. So it's not a E and it's not a A. See? So it's this sound in the middle. That's right. We don't say wanted, but we say wanted. Did. Not wanted, not wanted. It's the sound in the middle. But of course that in normal conversation, sometimes you don't pay attention to it. So I don't know if this person said want or wanted or wanted, but if the person pronounces the D sound, you can understand that this word is in the past. In the middle, we have helped, looked, and relaxed. And here we have called, cleaned, closed. Each of these columns is pronounced differently. Can you see that the first column, the first sound that we have is the sound it? Not E with the E sound, but it. Wanted, needed, infected. These are the words with a it sound. The second column, we have a T sound, or as we say in the phonetics, t, because we don't have a vowel sound. We have only the t, t. So helped, looked, and relaxed. T sound. And on the right, you have a D sound or a D. D. Called, cleaned, and closed. In English or in phonetics, Emmanuel, we have the second column is the T sound, but in Portuguese, we put a vowel, right? T, we say T. But in English or in the phonetic alphabet, we only say T. T. It's only this sound. T. So when I say helped in the past, I put helped, helped. I helped. Looked. It's not looked and it's not looked. It's
Look at.
looked. Yeah, it's this sound. Looked, looked. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. See? And the D sound is called, called, called. Not called, but called. The sound is more voiced. This happens because we have words and we have sounds in English that we call voiced sounds, and voiceless sounds. And I'm going to explain now the difference between voiced and voiceless sounds in English. Now, guys, what is the difference between a voiced sound and a voiceless sound in English? We call a voiced sound a sound that we use our vocal cords. We don't have any vowels in the sound, but the sound uses the vocal cords and it produces this humming sound. When I say humming, is this. Mm, this is called humming in English. So if you touch here and you do, it vibrates. This is what we call a voiced sound. And some consonants in English, they produce this vibration. For example, if I say a V sound, the sound of the letter V, I don't say V, I say V. Try to do that. I want you guys to touch here. You can touch here and pronounce V, V. Any vowel, just the letter. V. If you notice that it vibrates, this consonant is a voiced consonant. All right, now we have a voiceless sound. The voiceless sound doesn't come from this area, comes only from your mouth. The P sound, for example, if I say pet, animal, the P is only P, P, P. See, I don't use anything here. I don't use my throat. I don't use my vocal cords. I only say P, pet, pet. If I say pie, for example, pie, P, P. So the sound comes from here. And this is what we call a voiceless sound. I want now, we are going to see a video, okay? And I'm going to ask you to repeat the words because in this video, the woman is going to show the voiceless sounds and voiced sounds. So you can see the difference in the words. So you will see the chart now and the difference between the voiceless and voiced sounds. So when you pronounce the word, I want to ask you to touch here. So you can say the word. Number one, we have p, the p sound, voiceless. P, pet,
Patch.
pet. That's right.
Patch.
And voiced sound here, Alexandri, in the on your right, b, b. Look,
The
b,
Dutch.
bat. bat.
Bat.
That's right. So pet, bat. Number 2, we have S. Only comes from here. I don't use here my vocal cords. I only say few. Can you repeat it? Few.
Few.
Yeah. The voiced sound now. It looks like a phone buzzing, right? View. View. This is the sound of the V. View. Number 3. Tear. Tear. Now a voiced sound, d, 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 dear, dear.
Dear.
Notice that the voiced sounds are the sounds produced here. So dear, I feel the vibration here on my throat. Number 4, can you pronounce it for me, Carlos? The voiceless and voiced. What is, yeah, Claros, sorry, Cesar. I said Carlos, I'm so sorry.
Okay, number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
Su
Yes, Sue.
and Zu.
Really nice. So we have Sue,
Su,
Sue, and
and
repeat
Zu.
one more time.
Zu.
Zoo,
Zu.
zoo. See?
Zu.
Zoo.
Zu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 5. Now we have another sound that is the sound of CH. Ch, ch, ch. This is called choke.
Choke.
Choke. See, I don't have any sound coming from here, only from my mouth. Choke.
Choke.
And here we have the sound of the letter J, that is J, J. Joke,
Joke.
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 We have choke, choke, and joke. Number 6, can we have Alex trying now? Can you see Alex?
Yeah. Cup.
Okay.
Cup.
Go on.
Gap. Gap.
Nice one. So we have cap, cap, voiceless, comes from here. But when the sound g, g, gap,
Gap.
gap. Any word that starts with this vibration, you can notice that is a voiced sound or a voiced consonant. And we also have the difference between the pronunciation of a TH sound. And everyone thinks that the TH sound is only pronounced as nobody tries. TH is the most difficult sound. It's not. We have 2 sounds. The first one, think, think,
Think.
but we have a this, this. I still put my tongue in here. I still put my tongue, but I pronounce it as a D. So this, this. Try to, yeah. So this. I don't say thank you, but we say thank you. Thank you. So we have this both pronunciations. So here you can
Teacher,
see that
Please.
there are, yeah?
I have some concerns about this. I think,
Okay.
because I've heard about a lot of people say I think about that,
Mm-hmm.
but I used to hear the Global National from Canada
Sim.
and CNN Brazil, CNN International, and NBC News, and they say clear. I think it's not right. I don't listen. They say I think.
It's
It's like,
because, okay, I understand. A lot of people, Alexandre, if they cannot pronounce this th sound as think, they choose to say I think, a more solid sound.
yeah,
It's
the
not wrong.
ancora, a lot of anchoras and the commentators and
Mhm.
or the people that are talking about the political situation,
Yeah.
they don't. They say I think clearly. I think. So I agree more with them.
All right, I understand. But here, for example, in this, if I say I think or I think, it's going to be the same word. But if I say the word, for example, I thought in the past, and
Yes,
if I pronounce it as an S, I thought is going to be a different word. So in this word, think, you can say I think or I think. I think, I think it's different. I think it's different. It's the
but
same.
in the past you say I thought or I thought.
That's right. But in the past, I need to use the CH sound. Because if I say, oh, I thought you were my student, I thought you were. If I say I thought, is fight in the past. So
Yeah.
people can get confused. They will understand what you're saying, but they will get a little bit confused. If you look at their mouths, they're saying think, I think. It's like you have a list. Do you know the word list? For example, in Portuguese, people they say what is a word with people with lisp say? It's like when you say I need to think about this thing. This is called lisp. When they say a word with s, they say the th sound is similar to a lisp. So you have to use like this. I think. I think you have a problem. I think you have a problem. You don't put the tongue. You just um, move to the middle of the mouth and the air comes out. It doesn't get stuck in here. It's only a movement. Can you understand and can you identify now what is a voiced and a voiceless consonant? So the consonants that we can feel the vibration here, we use as a voiced sound. So b, v, d, z, zoo, zoo. If I say joke, it's a joke. D. So you feel the vibration, you say that is a voiced consonant. But we have a few rules to follow in order to use these sentences or to pronounce these verbs or adjectives in the right way. The first one here is when we have words that the final consonant or the final sound is a t or d. If I have want, that the final sound is a t and the final sound is a d, you add id, id, not id, named ed, but id. So it becomes wanted, needed. Wanted, needed. But these sounds that you put the it, they add one more syllable to the word. So want becomes wanted, wanted. Need becomes needed, needed. And then we have one extra syllable. Now we have words that end with P, K, F, a GH sound that is pronounced as F, right? Left, left, for example. A sh sound, a ch sound, s sound, X, X. We don't say she's, but we say X. So the final sound is a voiceless sound. If you have a verb using these final sounds here, you put the T sound. You pronounce it as a T. So can I have one person here? Alexandre, can you read these words here for me?
Okay. Help it, laugh it, watch it, kiss it, fix it.
All right. Alexandre, in here, we will pronounce it as a T. So help it becomes helped.
Help
Help.
it. Help it.
Yes. Left,
Laugh it,
watched.
watch it.
Look, we don't have in here a watch it, but watched.
Watch it.
It's like two T's. See, I watched some some TV last night.
Watch it.
Watched.
Watch it.
That's right. We watched some TV. Kissed. They
Kiss.
kissed.
Kiss.
Make sure, Alexandre, to pronounce the T. Kissed.
Kiss it.
Kissed.
Because
Kissed.
kiss is kiss is the present and kiss is the past.
Yeah.
Kiss.
It's like you say this. Let me put on the chat. It's like this. Look. Kissed. Kissed.
Kiss.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Kissed and fixed. Fixed.
Fix.
You have a T sound at the end. Helped, left, watched, kissed, fixed.
Fixed.
Yeah. Guys, you can try to repeat the words, all right? I'm not seeing all of you, but please try to pronounce and practice the word. And then we have here some voiced sounds, voiced consonants. I don't say L, but I say oo, oo, oo. This sound here. So if the word is call, the verb is call, I say called, called. In the past, you pronounce it as a D, D. Can I have Luana? Can you read the words for me, please?
Loved,
Okay,
loved, amazed,
nice.
rubbed, claimed.
Perfection, Luana. Really good. So, called, loved, amazed, rubbed, claimed. All of them, if you have a Z, a B, a M sound, you pronounce it as a D. But guys, these words that we pronounce it as a T, or a D sound at the end, we don't add an extra syllable. So we don't have the E pronounced. Helped. Forget the E, helped. Left. Watched. I forget the E.
Kissed.
And if I pronounce it as a D, I forget the E as well. So called. I loved him. I loved him. See? I say the word as a D sound, but I don't pronounce the E. And here, I don't think you can see it, but I will put like this. Words that end in a vowel sound, because we have verbs that end in a vowel sound, use the pronunciation D. D. So played, not played, but played. What happened? No, cancel. All right. So we don't say played, but we say played. I played soccer with my friends. We have play. This Y sound makes a vowel sound. So played. Free. If I say free in the past, I say freed. Freed. Follow. In the past, we say I followed. Followed.
Followed.
Yes. So
Oh.
I followed y aprendi on Instagram. I followed.
I can't say followed. It's followed. Very good.
That's right. And the word continue. Continue. In the past, we say continued.
And the here, sorry.
Yeah.
And the here we forget the letter E.
That's right.
As well.
Because here in continue, we don't pronounce the E, right? Continue. We stop in the U sound. Continue. So we say continued. New.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So in here, we have these rules. I will put this material available for you, all right, after this class. I will put the material for you so you can practice one more time. Let's see some examples in sentences, of course, because it's easy to pronounce the words separately. But let's try to use in a sentence. So the first example, I will pronounce and I will ask each one of you to pronounce it as well. So the first example we have is she helped her mom. She helped her mom with the housework. She helped her mom with the housework. Can I have Alexandre? Read the first example, Alexandre.
She helped her mom with the housework.
Okay, nice one. Tamo, can you repeat it?
The same.
Yeah, the same example.
She helped her mom with the housework.
Okay, really nice. Helped. Can I go with you now, Alex, in the second example? It rained. Look, that is a D sound. It rained all day yesterday.
Okay. It rained all day yesterday.
That's right. All right. A little bit faster, Alex. Come on.
It rained all day yesterday.
Okay, really nice. It rained all day yesterday. Because here, help ends with the P sound, so it's voiceless. And rain ends with the sound. so it's voice. Rained, so we put a D. And here, okay, can you pronounce it the second example too, Cesar?
It rained all day yesterday.
Okay, thank you. It rained all day. And please, the third example, we have the id. So we add an extra syllable because the word ends with a T sound. Remember, T or D, you pronounce it as a id. So I waited. I waited for 2 hours. Emanuele, please.
I waited for 2 hours.
All right. What about Luana?
I waited for 2 hours.
Okay, can you pronounce one more time, Luana? I waited.
I waited for 2 hours.
Thank you. It was your microphone. So I waited for 2 hours. And this is the explanation of these 3 sounds in English. All right, we have a T sound. In the first example, she helped. She helped. A D sound in the second example, it rained. It rained. And a id sound, I waited or I waited. Because here I can use a British accent. The accent that I am using, that I have more exposure, is the American accent. So I use waited, waited. But the T sound can have an R sound, and a T sound. So I can say waited or waited, waited. I never pronounce the E as E or E. It's only I. I waited. I waited.
Waited.
I waited for 2 hours, Alexandre. Can you believe it?
I agree. I agree.
So we have, I waited for 2 hours.